How calm people win every battle without saying a word. The world is loud. People talk too much. People react too fast. People fight over small things. Most people think winning means shouting louder. Most people think power means forcing others. But real winners live differently. They are calm. They are quiet. They do not rush. They do not explain themselves all the time. Calm people see what others miss. They see the whole picture. They see beyond the moment. They understand something very important. You do not need to fight to win. Calmness is not weakness. Calmness is control. Calmness is strength without noise. When you stay calm, you stay in power. When you react, you give power away. Think about this. When someone insults you and you react, who controls the moment? Not you. They do. They decide how you feel. They decide what you say. They decide where your energy goes. But when you stay calm, everything changes. You take control back. You protect your peace. You protect your energy. This is how calm people win. They do not win by shouting. They win by not reacting. Most battles in life are emotional battles. They are not real dangers. They are tests. Tests of patience. Tests of self-control. Tests of maturity. Every rude word is a test. Every provocation is a test. Every unfair situation is a test. Calm people pass these tests. Reactive people fail them. The reactive person speaks fast. They regret later. The calm person pauses. They breathe. They choose their response. And often, they choose silence. Silence is powerful. Silence is misunderstood. Many people think silence means fear. That is wrong. Silence means confidence. Silence means discipline. Silence means you are not controlled by emotion. When you stay silent, you create space. Space to think, space to observe, space to decide wisely. Noise creates chaos. Silence creates clarity. Look at nature. The ocean is powerful, but it is calm on the surface. The mountain does not argue. It stands still. It stays strong. The sun does not chase the tension. It rises quietly, and the whole world feels its power. Calm people are like this. They do not need to prove anything. Their presence speaks for them. When calm people walk into a room, they do not announce themselves. They observe. They listen. They understand people before speaking. They understand situations before acting. This is why they win without fighting. Fighting drains energy. Calmness saves energy. Energy is life. Energy is focus. Energy is growth. Every argument takes energy. Every emotional reaction takes energy.
Calm people protect their energy. They do not waste it on ego battles. Ego is loud. Ego wants to be right. Ego wants to be seen. Peace is quiet. Peace wants clarity. Peace wants growth. Calm people choose peace over ego. They understand something deep. Being right is not the same as being at peace. You can win an argument and lose your peace. You can prove your point and lose your focus. Calm people do not fall into this trap. They ask themselves one question: is this worth my energy? Most of the time, the answer is no. So they let go. They step back. They stay silent. This silence is not empty. It is full of power. When you do not react, you confuse people. They expect emotion. They expect anger. When they get nothing, they lose control. Silence breaks the cycle. Silence ends the game. Every argument needs two players. When one player leaves, the game is over. Calm people know this. They also know something else. Time reveals everything. They do not rush to defend themselves. They do not rush to explain. They let time speak. They let actions speak. Truth does not need noise. Truth does not need shouting. Truth stands on its own. Calm people trust this. They trust themselves. They trust time. They know that reacting fast often creates mistakes. They know that patience creates wisdom. Patience is quiet strength. Patience is long-term power. People who rush often fall. People who wait often rise. Calm people wait. They wait before speaking. They wait before deciding. They wait before reacting. This waiting is not weakness, it is strategy. Think about a chess player. They do not move fast, they study the board. Every move matters. One wrong move can cost everything. Life is the same. Words are moves. Reactions are moves. Silence is also a move. Sometimes silence is the best move. Calm people understand timing. They know when to act. They know when to stay still. Stillness is not doing nothing. Stillness is preparing. It is awareness. It is control. When others panic, calm people think. When others react, calm people observe. This gives them an advantage. They see patterns. They see motives. They see truth behind words. Most people speak without thinking. Calm people think before speaking. That is why their words carry weight. When a calm person finally speaks, people listen, because silence makes words powerful. Calm people also understand pain. They understand betrayal. They understand disappointment. They have felt it too. But they do not let pain control them. They do not turn pain into anger. They turn pain into wisdom.
When someone hurts them, they pause. They feel the pain. They do not deny it, but they do not act from it. They know revenge keeps pain alive. They know anger feeds the wound. So they let go. Letting go is strength. Letting go is freedom. It means the past no longer controls the present. Calm people choose healing over revenge. They choose peace over pride. They understand one simple truth. Holding anger hurts you more than anyone else. So they release it. They move forward quietly. They grow silently. And growth is the loudest answer. Success does not argue. Success does not explain. Success shows. Calm people focus on their path. They do not look back at noise. They do not chase validation. They build inner strength. Inner strength is invisible, but it is unbreakable. This is where true victory begins. Not outside, inside. The real battle is within you. It is between reaction and response. It is between ego and wisdom. It is between noise and calm. Every day, you choose. When you choose calm, you win. Not loudly, not instantly, but deeply and permanently. This is how calm people win every battle without saying a word. Calmness is not something you are born with. It is something you build. No one starts calm. Everyone starts reactive. As children, we cry, we shout, we demand. As adults, many people never grow out of this. They react the same way, just with bigger words. Calm people choose a different path. They train their mind. They train their emotions. They understand one truth. You cannot control others, but you can control yourself. This control is real power. When you control yourself, the world loses power over you. Most people are controlled by triggers. A word, a look, a message. One small thing can ruin their day. Calm people are not trigger-free. They feel the same emotions. They feel anger. They feel fear.
They feel sadness. The difference is what they do next. They pause. This pause is everything. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is your freedom. Reactive people close this space. Calm people protect it. They breathe. They slow down their thoughts. They ask themselves simple questions. Why am I feeling this? What is really happening? What matters long term? This moment of reflection changes everything. Emotion wants speed. Wisdom wants time. Calm people give wisdom time. They understand emotions pass, like clouds. You do not fight clouds, you let them move. Anger passes, fear passes, pain passes. But words spoken in anger stay. Actions done in anger stay.
Calm people wait until the cloud moves. Then they act with clarity. This is why they rarely regret their decisions. They do not speak from wounds. They do not decide from fear. They move from awareness. Awareness is seeing clearly, seeing yourself, seeing others. Calm people watch more than they speak. They notice patterns. They notice behavior. They do not take everything personally. Most people are fighting their own battles. Their words often have nothing to do with you. Calm people understand this, so they do not carry other people's pain. They let it pass. Silence helps them do this. Silence creates distance. Distance creates perspective. When you step back, you see more. Many people speak to feel important. Calm people speak to be useful. They choose words carefully. Every word has weight. Every word has consequence. Silence protects you from unnecessary damage. You cannot take words back, but you can choose not to say them. Calm people use silence as a filter. They speak when it adds value. They stay silent when it adds peace. This is why they appear confident. Confidence is not loud. Insecurity is loud. People who shout want attention. People who are calm do not need it. They are secure inside. Security comes from self-trust. Calm people trust themselves. They trust their values. They do not need approval to move forward. They know who they are. Knowing yourself creates calm.
When you know your direction, noise loses power. Criticism hurts less. Gossip fades faster because you are focused. Focus is a shield. Calm people protect their focus. They do not explain themselves to everyone. Explanation is often a trap. When someone does not want to understand, explanation wastes energy. Calm people know when to stop talking. They let silence speak. Silence reveals truth. When you stay silent, people reveal themselves. Some become respectful. Some become aggressive. Either way, you learn. Silence shows character, yours and theirs. Calm people learn through observation. They do not rush judgment. They wait. They watch. This patience gives them an edge. Patience is misunderstood. People think patience means doing nothing. It does not. Patience means staying steady while moving forward. It means trusting the process. Life rewards consistency, not speed. Many people quit too early. They react to setbacks. They get emotional. Calm people stay. They understand growth takes time. Like a tree, it grows quietly. No noise, no announcement. One day it is strong. Calm people grow like this. Slow, steady, unshakable. They do not chase revenge. They do not chase validation. They chase improvement. Improvement compounds. Every calm response builds strength. Every silent victory builds confidence. These victories are invisible, but they change you. You become harder to shake, harder to provoke. This scares people who rely on chaos. They cannot control you. Calmness makes you unpredictable. People do not know how you will react. That uncertainty is power. Silence removes leverage. When you give fewer words, people have fewer weapons. Calm people understand this deeply. They keep their plans private. They keep their emotions guarded. Not closed, guarded. There is a difference. They feel deeply, but they choose wisely. They choose where to invest emotion. Emotion is energy. They invest it in growth, not conflict. They invest it in learning, not arguing. They invest it in healing, not revenge. This creates momentum. While others fight small battles, calm people move forward, quietly. Over time, the distance grows. People who mocked them stay behind. People who doubted them watch from afar. No words were needed. Life answered. Calm people also understand loss. They know not every situation is fair. They accept reality. Acceptance is strength. Resistance creates suffering. When you accept what is, you free your mind. Then you can act wisely. Calm people adapt. They bend without breaking, like trees in a storm. They move with life, not against it. This flexibility makes them resilient. Resilience is calm strength under pressure. Pressure reveals character. Calm people stay centered under pressure. They do not collapse. They do not explode. They breathe. Breath anchors the mind. When you control your breath, you calm your nervous system. This is not philosophy. This is biology. Calm people use simple tools: breathing, pausing, observing. Small habits, big results. They build inner stability. When your inside is stable, the outside matters less. Insults lose power. Chaos loses grip. This is why calm people win long term. Not quickly, but surely. They are not distracted by noise. They see beyond today. They know the real victory is becoming someone unshakable. This is mastery. Mastery of self. And self-mastery is the highest form of power, because no one can take it from you. True victory is not visible at first. It happens inside. Before the world sees your success, your mind must change. Calm people win here first. They do not wait for life to be easy. They become stronger. Strength does not mean aggression. It means stability.
When everything shakes, they stand. This stability becomes their foundation. From this foundation, everything grows: career, relationships, health, purpose. Calm people build from the inside out. Most people try the opposite. They chase results first: money, status, recognition. But without inner strength, these things create pressure. Pressure breaks unstable minds. Calm people prepare before the pressure arrives. They train daily, not in loud ways, in quiet ways. They read, they reflect, they think. They spend time alone. Solitude sharpens the mind. In silence, you hear yourself. Most people avoid silence. Silence reveals truth. Truth can be uncomfortable. Calm people face it anyway. They ask hard questions. What do I want? Why am I doing this? Who am I becoming? These questions guide their direction. Direction creates peace. When you know where you are going, delays do not scare you. Detours do not confuse you. You adjust and continue. Calm people understand failure. They do not dramatize it. Failure is feedback. It shows you what to improve, nothing more. They do not attach identity to mistakes. A mistake is an event, not a definition. This mindset keeps them moving forward. Forward motion builds confidence. Confidence built this way is deep. It does not disappear with criticism. It does not collapse under pressure.
because it is earned. Calm people also understand people. They know not everyone will support them. They accept this early. Acceptance saves energy. They stop trying to convince everyone. They choose alignment over approval. Alignment means living by your values. Values are your inner compass. When decisions are hard, calm people return to values. This removes confusion. You do not need to guess. You act with integrity. Integrity creates self-respect. Self-respect creates calm. When you respect yourself, you do not beg. You do not chase. You do not tolerate disrespect. But you also do not seek conflict. You simply walk away. Walking away is power. It shows control. Many battles are won by not entering them. Calm people know which fights matter. They choose wisely. Energy is limited. They protect it. They invest it where it grows. This is why they progress faster long term. While others burn out, calm people endure. Endurance beats intensity. Intensity fades. Endurance compounds. Calm people play long games. They think in years, not days. This mindset changes everything. Short-term losses no longer define them.
They see beyond the moment. They stay patient. Patience is not waiting. It is moving without panic. Calm people act without fear. Fear clouds judgment. Clarity requires calm. With clarity, decisions improve. Better decisions create better outcomes. This is how calm people quietly rise. No drama, no noise, just progress. Over time, people notice. They ask questions. How did you do this? How did you stay strong? The answer is simple. I mastered myself. Self-mastery is daily work. There is no finish line, but each day you improve, life improves. Calm people commit to this path. They do not need applause. They trust the process. They know consistency will speak, and it does, in time. When conflict appears, they remain composed. When chaos spreads, they stay grounded. This presence changes rooms. People feel it. Calm energy is contagious. It lowers tension. It creates trust. This makes calm people natural leaders. Leadership is not force. It is influence. Influence grows from respect. Respect grows from self-control. This is why calm leaders are followed, not because they demand it, but because people feel safe around them. Safety creates loyalty. Loyalty creates strength. Calm people do not dominate, they elevate. They listen, they consider, they respond with intention. This earns trust. Trust multiplies opportunities. Opportunities reward preparation. Calm people are always preparing, quietly. When opportunity arrives, they are ready. Others panic. Calm people act. This difference defines outcomes. Life will test everyone. Loss, rejection, uncertainty. Calm people are not immune. They feel pain, but they do not let pain define them. They process, they learn, they grow. Growth transforms suffering into wisdom. Wisdom deepens calm. This cycle strengthens them. Over time, they become unshakable. Not cold, not distant, but centered, grounded, alive. This is the final victory. Winning without fighting, moving forward without noise, standing strong without force, becoming calm in a loud world. If you master calm, you master life, because nothing outside you can control you anymore, and that is true freedom.
If this message hit you, then don't just watch and leave. Like this video, share it to someone who needs this wake-up, and subscribe to this channel. Study yourself 1 hour a day. We are building a different breed here, A new generation of doers. People who don't wait for permission. People who build themselves daily. People who compound quietly and become untouchable over time. Hit subscribe. Join the movement. 1 hour a day, every day. And in 1 year, your future self will not recognize you anymore. Let's grow. Let's execute. Let's dominate our own potential. Subscribe now and start becoming the person nobody can compete with.